So I didn't feel that that first video really justified the meaning of this channel or, the state of the world today. It's 2022. People are becoming more and more impatient. There are more homicides, more deaths, natural and not natural, and the F word or F-bomb is used more frequently, I believe, than the word love. And so we are seeing our world diminish around us, and we are in full control of that by the words that we choose to use, the words that we choose to walk into. So if you're speaking, your words are going forward, and then you're going to walk into them. So hopefully they're good and loving words, as would be said to you by the Father and Creator of us all. Now, I had a near-death experience many years ago. It completely changed my life. And during that experience, I was told that Jesus met me at this doorway of light when I first appeared there. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing at this moment, because later on, after I had visited with my grandmother, who looked 30 years old, when she passed away, she was 73. So, and I'm just saying these things because you've probably heard them before. Well, Jesus and I walked to this building, and there was no doorway. There was no door to the building that I could see. I just saw a plain wall, and I figured, we're going to walk around the building and the building was lined with these beautiful green bushes, and everything was perfectly green. Nothing dies there, so you didn't see any brown or anything dead on the ground. And so we walk around this marble path. It's along this marble path to the building, and the marble path continued around the building, but we didn't. As soon as he stepped on the tile next to the wall, a doorway appeared. So basically, that part of the wall disappeared. We walked in, or just before we walked in, he says, now when you enter, you can ask these three wisest beings any three questions, and they have to give you the answer. And so we walked in, and he says, by the way, you're not going to remember what you asked when you leave, or what you were going to ask. And I said, okay, so I'm thinking of the three questions. And we walked in, and there are these three men that are up at the top, sitting near the ceiling on these three white thrones. And their hair was white, and their beards and hair were very long. Their beards touched the ground, and they had wrinkles upon wrinkles upon wrinkles in their faces. And they held all of the knowledge in the universe. And so I didn't remember the first question, but the second question was, is there life on other planets? And they showed me that. And the third one was, what is my life purpose? And here's what I'm getting at. And they chuckled, and they're like, oh yeah, we have a bet that somebody is going to come in and not ask that question. That's the number one question asked. Everybody asks that question. And then they said, are you sure you want to know the answer? And I said, yes. And then they chuckled again, and they said, the answer is the same for everyone. You are all to show the same love that the Master showed you how to do when he was on earth. And so I felt so good about that. Honestly, I couldn't believe that the answer was the same for everybody, and that we're supposed to be doing what he was doing. Like we're supposed to be doing, carrying on his work. Are we doing that? Well, my answer is no. Not every one of us is. I try to. I'm not perfect though. And I know that a lot of us do try to. But do we actively repeat the word love over and over in our lives as we go about our day, before we leave home? Love, 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 love. It's so easy to do. It's so easy to walk into. And even if someone gives you the most harmful, hateful words, if you can think to say to them something like, the love of the Father doesn't permit me to speak to you that way. Only in a loving way can I speak to you. So if we can't say that, then at least if you say what you said and just tell them whatever you can to rectify the situation and make it better, walk away, walk outside, love, 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 and walk into it and feel the love within you. Because that's literally what everything is made up in this entire universe. Everything responds to it. It's the most powerful word. And I'm going to create another video to tell you a story about how God showed me how powerful that word is. I'm not a religious person. I don't believe in bringing people up in a structured way. Bringing them up with love, yes, but not with rules that are nearly impossible to follow. But if they follow the way that love is, then that's basic life. Those are basic life rules. Love, love, love. So I hope that you enjoy what we are creating, what hopefully we create together. And let's make this world a better place than it has been, so that we can stop seeing all of these murders and all of these pharmaceutical companies taking over and all of these side effects from all of these drugs, legal and illegal, and make this world a more loving place. Because aren't we at our core, the heart of our soul, love? I believe we are. Have a loving day.